Hey everybody, I didn't put up a post or anything, so we're going to see if anybody shows up. Yeah, we just outside sort of winging it. Hello, anybody there yet? Hey, look at there. There's Brother Brian and Brother Greg, Brother Jason Beecher. How y'all doing? Yeah, we just got done a little while ago with Brother Dwayne's whatnot, and I was blown away. I thought I thought about it for a few minutes. Once the uh, once the auction was over with, my wife and I prayed for all you guys. Uh, yeah, you guys are a special bunch. I'm just that's where we're at. Oh, Brother Rex, did I see Brother Rex in there? Hey, Big E, what's up, buddy? Brother Brian, Bubba's UGC. There he is, Brother Blaze. Hey, man, did you get my stickers? I put two batches of stickers up, and I had 14 people that wanted stickers. I put yours. I put Brother Rex. I put him first. I made sure yours got out. I just want to make sure they got out. Jake, Fat City, how you doing? Yeah, Greg Vanderlip. Yeah, let me give a little special shout out to Jason Beecher. Man, Jason was one of the first guys, one of my early subscribers, and he's always been there. And there's several of you guys. You'll have to excuse me because I actually haven't slept in like 2 days, and yeah, there's a lot to that. It's not just what's going on with the wife, but we had a large storm roll through, lost power, and we had a little minor fire in the apartment I stay in when I was down. So if I seem like I'm kind of, that's why. Hey, thank you, Rex. I'm looking forward to those stickers, man. I tell you something, it might blow your guys' minds. You know, I'm 55 years old, but I look at those stickers. You know, you remember when you were a little kid and you collected baseball cards and you got the stickers, and lo and behold, you got a sticker you were looking for. You know, like I was a big Reggie Jackson fan, New York Yankees fan. Then I became more of an Atlanta Braves fan. But when I was a Reggie Jackson fan in '77, there was a Reggie Jackson three home run swing card, and the card had photos of each of the three swings he made and hit three home runs in one game. And I think that still stands, but yeah, this is nowhere near that. My buddy board in there, the folks I have on that, the people I communicate with, it's not just making YouTube videos and shout outs that, hey guys, go check out so and so. It's real. And yeah, I've been looking for Brother Rex's sticker, and I'm sorry, but I put I save folders and I take the emails I get. Hey man, how about a sticker swap? You know, blah blah blah, and I put them in that folder, in the sticker swap folder, and yeah. I hope y'all know me by now. I'm not the most organized person in the world, but I wanted to talk to you guys tonight. The knife auction, Parts Kentucky Knives, brother Dwayne. Uh, I was blown away. My wife sat there with me the whole time and watched this auction, and she read mostly she read the comments. And about halfway through it, there was a constant, never-ending flow of tears going there. But it wasn't tears of sadness. It was tears of joy and thankfulness. Reading what people were saying, and she's like, what in the world is this? Because up until now, she's kind of viewed my YouTube channel as just, my old man likes to have fun and go out and beat the heck out of stuff with knives. But when she sees how the brotherhood actually engages and interacts with one another, watches out for one another, prays for, the most important thing is praying for one another. Prayers are like, I put this GoFundMe thing up, and if you can donate to that, thank you. I appreciate it. But if you can pray for this situation, that's 10,000 times more important than donations. Prayers are absolute gold. And tonight, my wife actually got the first real interaction with the brotherhood, our knife community. And she was kind of overwhelmed. She would have commented more, but we logged in on my account, so every time she said something, it came up as being cornbread. And right there at the end, I didn't know it was the end. There was like 3 knives to go, and I had to go to the restroom. So I come back, and she commented like 2 or 3 times. She said, hey, this is Elon. Michael had to go to the bathroom. You probably could have left that part out. But Rocker, hold on a minute. Yeah, I wish I was drinking something. Well, no, I don't. But drinking Spink's coffee. And I'm about to go to bed here in a few minutes because I'm like out of it. Haven't slept too good in like 2 or 3 days. Louie, how you doing, buddy? Let me check. Jedi Jim, how you doing, man? Yeah, my wife got to see your intro to your videos the first time tonight. Yeah, Jason Beecher, he was one of the first guys. He came on really early. I mean, I had less than 100 subscribers, and he's been here ever since. I appreciate you, Jason. And there's several guys like that. Fat City had a Jedi Jim. Thank you, brother. I'm just an ordinary guy. Yeah, I know. I'm just an ordinary guy. I'm just a guy that likes to get out here and have a little fun and record stuff and say, what's up, fellas? And that's about it. It's kind of like what you see is what you get. Brother Blaze. I didn't know. Oh, yeah, okay, I'm caught up now. Yeah, it's been a long day. It started this morning at 3:30. We had to get up at 3:30. Got a shower at 4. Had to be at the Nuclear and Medicine Center at 5:30. My wife had a PET scan at 6 o'clock. We were there until 9 o'clock, and we're still waiting to see what the outcome of that is. I got a funny feeling I kind of know what the outcome of that is. Then we had to drive about 50 miles, I guess, 45, 50 miles to Greenville, South Carolina, to have a discussion with the surgeon that is scheduled to do the Whipple procedure for my wife. And I was blown away by this guy. I mean, he is a born-again brother, 100%. And he is a professor of He's a professor of surgery. He teaches surgery at a university, and then he has interns, surgical interns come in, and he teaches them, live right there in the operating room and whatnot. And he covers 6 states with the same surgery we're talking about my wife having, which is the Whipple procedure. We talked to him, and he said that he was kind of surprised, and he kind of thought something was maybe a little bit off. Something didn't come out right. So we ordered a second CAT scan, and the reason being, my wife's pancreatic cancer is pretty advanced. We don't know the stage yet because that's what she did today in the man, if you guys have ever done this, you know how my brain's flying right now. But in the PET scan she did today, that will tell what stage and whatnot. But we went and talked to him, had a consultation with him. We had 3 doctor's appointments in 3 different cities today. And he told us, he said, usually when we see a cancer like this, it's either gotten so advanced, it's so large, and it's spread, yada, yada. But he said, that's not what I'm seeing here. And he said 7 out of 10 patients, he has the unenviable pleasure, I think is the way he stated it, of going to them and giving them some bad news, like you have this long kind of thing. And he said, I really don't feel like that now. He said, I feel as good as I've ever felt going into a surgical procedure for this exact thing, which is pancreatic cancer. And we sat there and talked a long time. He was not in a hurry to get rid of us. And that kind of gives me a good feeling, because most of these doctors, especially when they find out you're self-pay and everything, they're like, okay, here it is. This guy was nothing like that. And so we talked about it for, I guess we had him in the room for an hour and a half, because I'm the king of taking notes. I have ADHD, and I am a planner and a scheduler, and I have notes planned. And so we asked him 10,000 different things. He had an instant answer for all of them. And his thing was, he said, hey, 7 out of 10 patients with a cancer that shows up this size, the cancer has spread. And he said, out of those, and I think I had a text chain text a little while ago where I gave those actual numbers. I'm not looking at them right now. I was looking at them when I gave the numbers. But out of those 7 out of 10 that they have bad news, 3 of those 10 basically are still not news. He said, I feel really good about this. He said, that's very unusual, especially for a cancer that shows up as being this large. So take that how you want. And I noticed somebody a little while ago who was like, what have you been drinking? I've been drinking coffee. That's pretty much it. But I've been up, this is early Saturday morning. Well, it's not even Saturday morning. It's 10:23 Friday night. And I got up Thursday morning at 4 o'clock, and I haven't been asleep since. I've been working on a lot of stuff. It's not just this. And I'm going to go in there in a few minutes and get some sleep. And just the fact that somebody asked me what you've been drinking kind of makes me feel bad, because I don't drink. It's just coffee. But I'm always kind of, anyway. Package, how you doing, man? You doing all right, Gordon? Man, I hate I've not been able to catch you guys live here in a while. That really bugs me. And people that support my channel, people that support me, I like to support them back. And here lately, I've not been able to do that as much as I normally do. But we're hoping we're going to get back to that. Brother Blazing, my brother, may you and Elon be blessed with peaceful rest. Love y'all. Hey, love you too, brother. And that's something I'm going to tell you here. I kind of like I'm floating in space. And I was thinking after I heard somebody say earlier, what you've been drinking, I can kind of see that because I'm just like, I'm out of gas. Uh, so I'm going to be taking a nap here shortly. We are all here for you, Cornbread. I know, man. And I'm going to be, it's so hard to explain. But I started this channel based off of a Henry rifle that wasn't working right. And as it kept going, it was like there was more to it than that. And I kept trying to put my finger on it, Now I look back and I'm kind of starting to, this don't happen by accident. I hope everybody watching this is a believer in a higher power. I am a believer of the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I'm a believer of the blood of Jesus Christ for our sins and salvation. If you don't believe that, that don't mean we're enemies. That just means we have a difference of opinion. I'm not downing you. I don't agree with you, but that don't mean we can't be friends. And the whole culmination of thing, I don't know what the purpose was. Right now, I'm kind of thinking, hey, the purpose was God knew what was going to happen, and I'm going to have this monster support group through this YouTube channel that keeps me from going insane. And I'll be honest, I have text. We have a text chat, and I have text several times on that chat, and just raw. Here's where I'm at. And I've been in some pretty dark places. I'm not gonna lie. My wife and I have been married 30 years. She does not want to be on YouTube because she's bashful. And see, you guys haven't seen a lot of her. She's a great gal. She's gone through a lot of junk in the last 5 or 6 years. And yeah, to see the reception, like this knife auction tonight, I can't explain it, how this happens. And all I know is it has to be God. It has to be a higher power. It has to be somebody that we all report to. And he has our best interest in heart. And again, now I'm kind of starting to sound like that guy earlier. What have you been drinking? And it's just, I'm exhausted. I'm going to have to get off here in a few minutes, go to bed. But I don't really know why I hit the go live button tonight, beyond the fact that I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. I sincerely mean it. I hate the words thank you, because thank you just sounds so shallow. It just, like I said in a comment on a video, somebody was saying something to me, and I said thank you, blah 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 blah, and it just sounds like you're talking to a waitress after you drop your straw or something, and they pick it up and hand it to you, and you say thank you. And it's so far beyond that. It's actually to a spiritual realm where I really and truly mean thank you, but don't know how to convey that. Maybe it's because I'm a hillbilly and I don't have the vocabulary to do it. I don't know. And I'm kind of challenged with light too, so. Hey, Brother Jim. Hey, how you doing, Jim? Well, let me look back. I'm going to scroll back through here, and that's where I usually get lost. Todd Willis. Yeah, I'm going to get some sleep in a few minutes. Ordinarily, if somebody had said, what you been drinking, I'd get a little irritated because I don't drink other than coffee. But kind of see it now, I'm freaking exhausted. Andy Ferguson, I appreciate it, brother. My son's home from work. I don't know if you guys will be able to make him out or not, but he's another one of them bashful fellas that don't like to be seen on YouTube. I'm talking to my buddies on YouTube. So, This is my son, Lee.
Hi.
Say hello, Lee.
Hello.
How are you doing, Lee?
Cool.
All right. Lee just got off work. Wow, what is that?
Banana pudding milkshake.
Oh my God, banana pudding milkshake from Whataburger.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, I had somebody ask me a minute ago, what you been drinking? And I'm like, dude, I've had like 2 hours sleep in 3 days.
Moonshine.
Yeah, moonshine with you. Love you, buddy. But that's probably the only time you'll see my son. He's another one of them bashful fellas. Do you praying for your wife? Love you. Hey, thank you, Andy. Barn Door Blades. How you doing, man? Appreciate you being here. Hey, Gordon, Todd Lovell. How you doing, buddy? I've actually kind of been working on some stuff in the background here. I got a new stamp, some different ways of making slips and everything, and I got you on the list, Todd. If you guys want on the list, what I'm doing, I'm going to be doing a little bit different thing with some leather knife strips. I guess I do sound like I've been drinking something. I don't know, but yeah, more on that later. I got new glasses, in case you hadn't. I got 2 new pair of glasses. They're regular lined bifocals because I hate the progressives. I like to read. I read a lot. And the bifocals work a lot better. But in this case, looking at this and trying to figure out what y'all saying and reading it, it's like, yep, Todd, I've got your email saved. I'm working on something a little bit new and a little bit different with knife slips. I got a bunch of people saved. I got a new stamp going, and I'm actually thinking about starting a second YouTube channel, a little more serious YouTube channel that's based on, what's the best way to say this? I've had 3 very close friends who, due to circumstances of their lives, have decided to they ended their own lives. There's no easy way to say that. And then this happens. No, I'm not thinking about nothing like that. And I'm just thinking, so many people experience so many things, and the good Lord has blessed me. And I'm thinking about starting a second YouTube channel with just encouragement. Hey, email me, text me, whatever, if I can be of any help whatsoever. As long as cornbread don't get the glory and God gets the glory, we okay. If it becomes the point where cornbread gets the glory, I'm doing something wrong. But, you know, y'all let me know what you think about that, because I've talked to so many people, especially when we've been going to these cancer appointments. It is mind-boggling to see how many people. Cooper just come across to sniff my legs and about made me poop my pants. But it's amazing to see how many people are going through this. We went to the Anderson, South Carolina AMEG Cancer Center, which is supposed to be one of the best in the Southeast. It's definitely the best in South Carolina. And just to see the sheer number of people in there and the number of children. You talk about something break your heart. You see a bunch of 5 and 6-year-old kids in there in the cancer center, and they're, you know, and it's a gigantic weight room, and it's made up. It's kind of like a mall or something. It don't feel like you're in a hospital or something. And you see those little kids, and they're over here playing on the little bouncy house stuff and the little slide, you know, stuff they have in there for kids. It's really well done. And I just sat there and I looked at those little kids and man, it'll flat break your heart. And so I've made a bunch of videos here lately, and I usually don't finish those videos. I'm gonna try to finish this one. I know this is live, but we don't know. Even though my wife has pancreatic cancer, one of the most aggressive cancers, and we are so blessed because we had two kids that I am so proud of that are very healthy. And then you think about a young couple, a young set of parents that have a child, and a doctor comes to you. A doctor comes to you and tells you your child has cancer. I can't imagine that. I mean, I would probably lose my mind. Uh, oh, Bubba's easy. Great, great. Yeah, you got that right, Bubba. AKA Brian. Bubba has a name. His name is Brian. Uh, and I've kind of come to this point. This is going to sound so jacked up, but I'm kind of thankful for this whole experience. I've been married to my soulmate, the love of my life for 30 years, be 31 here very shortly. No, I'm not thankful to find out she has pancreatic cancer, but I'm so thankful that God has opened my eyes to the suffering of other people. And so I'm strongly considering. I talked to Brother Dwayne at Clark City Knives about that. Clark City Knives. Good Lord, I did that in the last video. Clark's Kentucky Knives about that, starting a second channel. And I'm still praying about it, and I don't want to do anything if it's not ordained and it's not supposed to be done. But I don't care if it gets 2 subscribers. If those 2 people are people that's going through some junk and they need to hear something positive, I don't know what they need to hear. I mean, it's something that I feel led to do. And it's just like hunting for hookers. If you're here, you're listening to this, and I keep dropping my coffee on here. But if you're here and you hear this and you can relate to it, don't take this the way it sounds. I do not care how many subscribers I have. I care about contacts I make and people that I can talk to, friends I can make. And that alone sounds horrible. It makes me sound like a narcissist or something. I don't care about, but it's personal connections. And, I started this channel by accident, and that's the way it's going to stay. I'm going to do stuff like this as I feel a need to do it. And I think right now, I think I'm going to be waiting a little while longer to see, and I'm kind of stupid, I'll be honest. I think God tells me things. I'm just too stupid to see it. But right now, I think I'm going to be starting a second channel, The Hunting for Hookers. That's how I cope. That's how I download. That's how I have fun. That's how I share things with you guys. I want to have something that's just like the buddy of mine I told you that I'm just going to come out and tell you. His wife took her own life. All right. That is so sad. And when that happened, I'm thinking, she knew me. I knew her well. Is there anything I could have said along the way in passing? Maybe it's innocuous as heck that may have made her stop and think. Maybe just something telling her, hey, Jesus loves you. I don't know. I'm sorry. Let me catch up with the chat. Jason Beachy, I'm always here for it. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Hey, there's Justin the Nap Monkey. How you doing, man? I'm so sorry. I absolutely stink with keeping up with the chat. That's why I don't do more lives. I love starting a little campfire, setting up a tripod and talking to you guys, because it's just like having your buddies over, and you start a little campfire and you just shooting a breeze, and then I can't keep up with the chat. I mean, that's not one of my superpowers. I don't think I have a superpower, honestly. Where am I at? Oh, there's Radio Geek. How you doing, man? Yeah, you're one of those guys. I do not get notifications anymore, so I have to go down through my list, and my subscriber list. It's like everybody that subscribes to me, I subscribe back, because I think, hey, if you think enough of me, I'm gonna think enough of you. And when I get to going through, I try to, I start at the beginning and I get down to like the D's. And then I'm like, okay, I'm going to stop right here. And when I pick back up, I'm going to pick back up with the D's. And then I'm like, where did I leave off at? There for a little while, YouTube got it right and I was getting notifications. But for all you guys that comment and watch my stuff, and I'm getting there. Read my comment, Mike. Okay, I'm lost, Gordon. I'm sorry you said read my comment, Mike. Okay, let's see where we're at. Bear with me. Scrolling. My best friend just lost his 38-year-old daughter. See, that's stuff that matters. I love the outdoors. I love knives. I love guns. I love hunting. I love camping. I love fishing. I love all this stuff. This is stuff that matters, Can you imagine being 38 years old? That means your daughter, if I had to guess, just a wild guess, is somewhere in the neighborhood of 12 to 18 years old. And you lose your daughter. I would lose my mind. You guys have met Corn Muffin, my daughter, Chelsea. She is 25 years old, and my son, who you saw a while ago, Lee, I pray God take me before that happens, because I don't know if I can deal with that. I know God will give me the strength as long as I believe in Him to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that. It's just like what's going on with my wife. I do not want to deal with that. But there comes a time you got to plant your flag. You got to plant the standard. You got to hold ground. I heard an evangelist one time. He was preaching, and he had a big revival going. And he's preaching out of the book of the Bible, Song of Samuel, where it's talking about the sword of the Spirit, the Bible, the Word of God. And he said in there at one point, I won't mention his name because I do not want to be guilty of blasphemy. But he said in there at some point, all right, everybody, where's your sword? And everybody holds up their Bible. And see, that puts too much emphasis on you and me. That's not my sword. That's the sword of the Spirit. Hey guys, how many of you guys are still here? It's coming up a storm here, and my phone battery died. Who'd thought that? It's not like that's ever happened before. It happens all the time. Sorry. You hate to say it, but with cornbread, you kind of get what you get. I don't know how many people are here. Oh, you're still here. Thank you, Fat City. Kodiak Edge Blazer. I knew it. Those guys have been around a little while. Yeah, it's coming up a storm. It's starting to lighten in the trees, and I thought that might have been what it was, but nah, my battery died. Yeah. Uh, but anyway, what I was telling you guys a few minutes ago, I'm thinking about starting a second channel, and it's only when I feel I got something to add that'll be a benefit, that'll be beneficial to somebody. It might be every day, it might be once every week, it might be once a month. I don't know. What size? I'm here. Hey, bud. Yeah, yeah, I thought the storm was knocking me out, and come to find out, yeah, you guessed it, my battery died. So now I'm in my vehicle charging my phone with an interior light, Ain't nothing fake here. Just, I can see why my channel is not some people's cup of tea. That's not a problem. I don't dislike you for that. It's just, it kind of is what it is. Uh, what size storm? It's about a number 3. I, I don't know. I don't know what tea. It's just one of those scattered evening thunderstorms here in the southeast. We got lightning, that kind of lightning that gets like spider web across the sky. And yeah, I thought that was the problem, and then yeah, my battery's dead. I go to my laptop and tell me that. Yeah, I'll just be honest with you guys. I don't ever want to lie to you guys. Some of you guys I've never met, but I feel like I know you. Some of you guys have never met me. I hope you feel like I know you, because I'm not gonna lie. It's like one of the things I love is when I meet up with Knife Monkey and Jerry Phillips and Dwayne Letterman and George Adventure and Brian Hembry and George Brayman and Chase and I hate getting started on this list because I always forget somebody. We have these little meetups every month. And I love doing that because you actually get to talk to somebody and not hold a stupid phone in your hand. And that's kind of, I don't even know how many subscribers I have right now, but if it's froze right where it is now for eternity, I'm still happy. I don't care. Jedi Jim. Uh-oh. I thought my phone died again. Cornbread, you just, stickers. How to say thank you for all the stuff I don't need to worry about now. Yeah, it's, I don't know. I was thinking a little while ago, I try to have a why. Why are you doing this video? Is it going to be beneficial to anything? Why are you doing this live? That's why I don't do a lot of lives, because I kind of reserve lives. I'll do videos. I love doing shorts, and I try to save the lives for something that's where you've got something you need to say. I don't know if that sounds right or not, but this is the first live I've ever done by an interior light. Who would have thunk it? Makes a small world. Yeah, Daniel W. talking to people doesn't do that in person different in some way. Yeah, it's like, when I read you guys, I love to read comments on the channel. And like sometimes people will drop things on you there. What's the best way to put it? Kind of heavy. And I get a lot of that through email. It's like when I found out my wife had cancer, I had several guys. Oh, let me think. Hold on. 3 guys, yeah, email me pretty regular that first week, and they're going through a similar thing. One guy's name is Tony, and his wife is just started her journey battling breast cancer. And another guy, his wife has leukemia. And there's a lady, her name is Sarah, and her daughter, give me a sec. Oh my gosh. Her daughter has a melanoma. I'm sorry, Sarah, if you're seeing this. I can't remember what it is. If this was a video, I would put up the email so I could tell you what it is. But it's a melanoma, which is very serious. And I get to hear, and these people, they've seen my video, and they come and they reach out through email. And I feel so small. Because other than the simple, true point that God's in control, put your trust in God, I don't know what to say. Yeah, I know this is probably kind of a heavy YouTube live, but I just want to be honest with you guys. I watched that knife auction today that Brother Dwayne Clark, Brother Mickey Gray, and Brother Brian Sheridan, oh my God, Brother Brian Sherwood put together. And then I saw all the cool knives that people had donated to this auction with the sole outcome of helping us pay medical bills. And it's really humbling. Then I see these people that send me these emails and tell me their story. And most of the time it's one or two sentences. A couple of times it's been really deep, in-depth stuff. And it's like I've told you guys before, if you've been around on this channel all the time, I started my channel because I had a problem with Henry rifle, yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, what is this about? I didn't set out to be a YouTuber. I didn't set out to create YouTube videos. I wanted to commit or create one video and send it to Henry in case I had a problem with this rifle. My daughter says, why don't you share that on YouTube? Because other people might have this problem. And here we are. The only thing I know for sure, this has to have God in it. It don't have cornbread in it. I'm not worthy in any way to take any credit for this. Because what I'm about to tell you, if you're Sarah or one of these other people that have emailed me, dear God, I value your email and your correspondence more than you're ever gonna come close to understanding. And then I switch hands, and I am no way worthy to answer your questions. Since I found out about my wife's cancer, I went into some dark places, some places I'm not really ready to talk about right now. And I didn't lose the faith. I'm just not ready to go there right yet. And since then, some things have happened that have renewed my faith. I am a human being, and I don't know where that's going to stand next week. Right now, I feel very positive, but I do not feel worthy of telling Sarah and these other people how they need to feel about their child or their loved one who have been diagnosed with a terminal illness. That's not, I didn't start this channel over this. This is where we got to. But, and this might be the point where I start to lose some people. I hope not. I will tell you that I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that God is in control. If you put God in control of your life, if you give it all to God, which I had to do because a few weeks ago, I was about to lose my mind. And I'm going to do the best I can. God, you're in control. I'm following your lead. And that's literally right where I put it. And no matter the outcome, whatever happens, it's going to be okay. And I'm sorry to bring you guys down. I know y'all probably saw, hey, Cornbread's got a live going. Let's go check out what he's doing. He's crazy. He's kind of semi-retarded, whatever, And I enjoy YouTube. YouTube keeps my brain working straight, and I have fun, and I can just be myself. But I feel like it would be like a gross miscarriage of justice if I did not say that God's in control of what's going to happen here. God's in control of what's going to happen with you. And I don't know, this live might get flagged. It might not be uploaded to a video because I'm talking about God. I don't know. You don't know about YouTube. They have... Okay, I'm not going there. But I have posted videos where the only thing, if I go back and watch, is something I mentioned about God. Something I mentioned about my faith. And I try, and I'm not right now, I swear, I do not mean to pound my ideas down your throat. Because if that's what it takes, it's the wrong way. But that's the only thing I can find. And somewhere between 2/3 and 3/4 of my videos are demonetized. And that's the only thing I can find that might be wrong. But I don't care if they're demonetized. That's not why I'm here. So, yeah, I'm really talking all kind of circles now. Yeah. Let me check the chat. Fat City, I'm glad I found this channel. Man, there is nobody. Fat City, whatever your name is, Dave, Mike, Fred, George, whatever your name is, there's nobody glad or more glad you found this channel than I am. I appreciate you. Anybody that tunes in and wants to hear what this old hillbilly has to say, I'm humbled by it. And I was humbled tonight when I watched every minute of that knife auction that Clark's Kentucky Knives put together, and I read every single comment. And all the comments I saw that were praying for you, Mrs. Cornbread, and Cornbread, and we love you, Yvonne, and Brother Jim, Barlow Brigade, Yvonne up, his hashtag. Man, that was what it's all worth. I don't care if you guys get something out of a video I put up. I think, maybe I've succeeded to a point. I don't want to ever misrepresent. I do not care about, if 10 people, if I look back at a video and 10 people have watched that video, and I got a couple of comments on there that says that those people, hey man, you hit a chord here or whatever. That's success to me. Like I said, most of my videos are demonetized. I don't care. And now I'm back to talking in circles because it's almost kind of like I've never been addicted to drugs. Back years ago, I used to drink, and that's kind of what I feel like right now, the sleep thing. Who's Caleb? Kodiak Edge. Caleb. I'm glad I found this channel, mate. I missed the first one. I was working on the next. Yeah, bottom line, I'm gonna let you guys go here in a second. I am blessed. I am thankful. The wife's prognosis, we talked to the surgeon today that's going to be doing the ultimate Whipple procedure after the chemo and everything. He was just, And his words were, I never see this. You know, usually if a cancer like I almost said prostate cancer, pancreatic cancer has gotten to this size, and we did the oh my gosh, the test today. It's a form of a CT that tells you what stage it is. He said, I haven't seen many, that was his words, many that have gotten to this size that hasn't spread. And I don't see any signs of it has spread. And I feel very optimistic. And that was like the weight of the world just lifted off my shoulders. You know, nobody told me, oh, it's going to be okay. You know, Yvonne's going to be fine. There's nothing to worry. But I got to thinking about these emails I got, and that's kind of the reason I decided to make this video. I watched this auction, and I was thinking about these emails I got. People that are suffering, their children have a life-threatening disease, and they're confiding in me. Don't confide in me. Confide in your Maker and God. Man will lead you astray. I don't want to. It's not my intention to. But somewhere along the line, I will lead you astray. God will never leave you nor forsake you. He will never lead you astray. I will pray for you. I thank you for having enough confidence in me to send me these emails. But put your faith in God. Talk to God, just like you would talk to me. Don't, oh God, how far art thou? You know, no. I was talking to one of my brothers this afternoon. I'm not going to mention his name. And he was like, I'm not very good at praying. And I'm like, dude, if you're praying from your heart, that's all God wants to hear. If you're down on your knees and you're sobbing your brains out, that's all God wants to hear. He wants to hear you call on Him and ask Him for help. And don't put too much faith in me, because I will fail you. I don't want to, but I will. I have a lot of stuff I have planned coming up. Some of that stuff's going to be kind of sporadic, just because we are where we are. But I decided last week I'm going to continue to do stuff I enjoy doing, because if I don't, I'm going to lose my mind. Lap by lap, cover the camera for a Lamar Jackson edit. I have seen that comment in so many videos and have no clue what that means. Jimmy Harden, brother, cornbread prayers for Mrs. Corn. I appreciate you, man, Jimmy. That kind of stuff, I appreciate that so much. Justin, South Carolina Knife Monkey, I appreciate you, man. We talked on the phone. Today is, let me look at the clock. It's 11:08 Friday. Last Friday, we talked on my way home, because I work out of town. And I appreciate that, man. I really do. Justin, I hope. Yeah. The next Brotherhood of the Blade or Knife Brotherhood meetup, I want to make it. I want to make Brother Dwayne Clark's July 19th knife show so bad I can literally taste it. I talked to Yvonne, my wife, here a little while ago, and we're about to start chemo, and I don't know how she's going to feel, but she told me that if she can at all manage it, she wants to go to that knife show in Kentucky for Brother Dwayne Clark. So if she feels like going, we going no matter what. Well, I won't say no matter what. Good Lord willing, we go. Excuse me. Yep. Had to slobber. Jimmy, our brother, cornbread prayers, Kodiak Edge, Lamar Jackson again. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Jimmy Harden. They diagnosed me with stage 3 BBB cancer. Jimmy, every day of life that the good Lord blesses us with, I do not have the right to be telling you this because you are living this. But every day the good Lord gives us is a blessing. We may not look at it at the time like it's a blessing, but it's a blessing. And I want you guys to know I have a laminated sheet. I didn't get the door shut good. There we go. I have a laminated sheet with people from YouTube, subscribers, fellow content creators, the whole 9 yards. And you guys are in our prayers. Sometimes I get so into me and into the flesh and into what I think. I wonder if my prayers don't stick to the ceiling and don't go through. Because I'm a very fallible person. But rest assured, everyone in this YouTube community is in my prayers. I've heard a bunch of people talking about, oh, the brotherhood, and it's cynical, and all these people just want something from you, and that's all that's got. I'm just gonna tell you straight up that the YouTube Knife Brotherhood is faux real. I put up a short earlier tonight when Brother Dwayne was starting this auction. If you want to do anything at all, would you go look at that short? Don't even watch the short. Look at the description. And I listed some channels on there, and I pray to God I didn't miss anybody, but I listed a bunch of channels on there. Good people. I mean, just fantastic people. Most are just children of God that they're just awesome. They create awesome content. If you'll do me a favor and go look at that short, go to the description and go to those channels. If you never watch another video from me, I appreciate what you've done. Check those guys out. Give them a subscribe. Give them a comment, a positive comment, because these people, Brian from Brian's Knives, brother Clark, Dwayne Clark from Clark's Kentucky Knives, Mickey Hillbilly Ridge. And I mentioned those three because they're the ones that organized this auction, but there are so many others that are just good, great people that contributed to this, that have prayed for me and my family, and think, will you please go look at that list of people that I shouted out? Go to them, subscribe, check out a couple of their videos and comment. If you never get to watch another of my videos, if you do this, we're good. Okay? Kodiak Edge, our soul in the flesh. It isn't till our soul leaves the flesh. But, Gordon, that is 100% true. South Carolina Knife Monkey. But I want to let you know I'm here for you. I'm here for you. South Carolina Knife Monkey just sent a comment on here. I'm here for you anytime you need. That means so much. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate y'all's prayers, your thoughts, your contributions to these auctions, everything about it. If you can't afford to contribute to things, that's fine. Your prayers are more valuable than gold. If for some reason you want to contribute to the GoFundMe page that's in my bio, but I'm not going to advertise that. That's up to you. Just do not put yourself in a financial hardship. That's all I ask. And guys, I'm gonna have to go get some sleep. I appreciate y'all watching this. I hope it didn't go in too many crazy circles because I'm about halfway asleep as it is. But I just wanted to come on here after that auction and say thank you. I have a lot of stuff coming up that's not so heavy and such a drag. And I hope you guys enjoy some of it. And like I say, if I get 1 or 2 comments, maybe I help somebody, maybe I whatever, that's fine with me. If you want to subscribe, that's fine with me. If you want to like and comment on videos, that's fine with me. I got heartburn. But until next time, I do want you guys to know, for absolute sure, I appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate your prayers, your support, and hopefully the next video is not going to be heavy like this. I'm just kind of spilling the beans, the way I feel about things, and I'm going to get back. We're going to have some fun. There's nothing I can do. This is in God's hands, and I totally trust Him. Okay? But until next time, I appreciate all you guys. And until next time, peace and God bless. I love y'all. I really mean it.